What is going on, you guys? Thank you so much for hanging out with me as we go ahead and take a look into Gravity Falls. This is season number 1, episode number 8, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with me as we go ahead and continue to watch the show together. If you are a fan of Gravity Falls and what we do here in Geeked Out, don't forget to leave the like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want early and unedited episodes, you guys know what to do. Feel free to check us out on our Patreon if this interests you. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's just jump in there. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into, okay? This is Gravity Falls, and here we go.
About today.
I mean, it didn't look bad. It looked like a parade was happening, right? Uh-oh. Let's see, though.
Man, look at the town.
Right. Oh.
Dirty glass. We got dirty glass. Dirty glass.
There we go.
Oh, boy. It's Pioneer Day. Every year, these yahoos dress up like thank you. Just remember, if you come back to the shack talking like these people, you're dead to me.
There's a carpetbagger
Oh, no.
in the turnip cellar.
Well, Hornswoggle might have her sack.
Oh.
Dead to me!
Hear ye! Ye old commencement
Audience participation.
I don't know, Mabel. Isn't that girl kind of like your arch enemy?
I thought so.
Water under the bridge.
Is it?
Our first newcomer is Mabel.
Uh-oh.
Let's get this Pioneer Day started. Right, guys?
Bold new expression. I can't take this anymore. I'm getting dumber.
That's
every
crazy.
time
I was just gonna
I'm
say
here.
he's gonna grab him, isn't he?
Intervene here?
Oh,
Oh.
look, the constable. What are you gonna do? Throw me in ye stocks? Oh, come on! Hey, nice outfit, Gideon. You actually look less girly than usual.
Dude, he's gonna throw this at you.
I'm just a humble tomato farmer selling his wares. Whoops, I dropped one.
Document. If only I could crack the code.
Huh. Oh my goodness, that's a
Man,
terrible...
If this cover-up is true, it means Pacifica's whole family.
That's tricky to
This could be
crack.
a major conspiracy.
Really?
I gotta investigate this.
Wait, I'm coming with you. Conspiracies are...
Right, let's just light this sucker up and... Mabel!
Whoop! I just made a house. Ugh, I
That's
did
just-
something silly again.
No, it's fine. That's just how
Wait,
you
Mabel,
are.
You folded it into a map.
And your balloons, blue and pink.
I was gonna say it's daytime. You still have to break in on during daytime?
What are we gonna do next? Steal Thomas Jefferson's rib cage? That's stupid. It worked.
Huh?
Wait, what? What did they...
Wait! It's not abstract, it's upside down.
Wow.
I've seen that statue in the cemetery.
Let's go, quick!
Ow, ow,
Ah!
ow,
Ow!
It'll never get past us.
Hey, wait!
Yes.
Dang it!
For the last bet. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Grunkle Stan. Oh, I fell.
Well, if it isn't Mabel's uncle, Mr. Pines.
You better
listen
help
for
me.
this.
Yeah. What do you want? Money?
I want you to say that the Northwest family...
Ha! I did
Oh my
that with
God,
my
Stan.
mouth.
All you had to do was just write it.
Oh, come on!
The statue must be... Look out for booby traps.
Ha, booby traps.
There it is. No, Mabel.
Tranquilizer darts!
For the historical conspiracy, they could never call me silly.
The true founder of Gravity Falls was
Is?
Sir Lord Quentin Tremblay III Esquire.
Whoever that
Quentin
is.
Tremblay?
That's none of your business.
Woo! We got you!
Oh.
Quite a few of those darts. I hate to do this, but Quentin Tremblay's a matter of national security.
Yeah! Woo! I think I might be colorblind now.
What do you mean national
Don't
security?
take this the wrong way, guys. I'm yawning a little bit. I was up early today.
Yourself.
Ah, it's what?
Are unknown.
Until now.
Oh, I didn't even see
Is that
you.
like Amber?
Amber,
or something?
right.
The fool thought he could live forever by encasing himself in a block of solid...
I wrote for friendship bracelets.
No.
Let us out!
Ugh, I can't believe I left a trail of candy wrappers. This is all my fault.
Trembly!
The pants.
But how?
Peanut brittle really does have life-sustaining President.
Good thing I have the president's key, which can open any lock in America.
Let's see. Let's see. That was what, like 50 years ago? Maybe longer?
I don't think that's gonna work.
Warden,
Right.
my age-old enemy. In order to get out of here, this is going...
Well, thank God for
Well,
that.
it didn't fit through the hole. Let's rebuild the box and try again.
Yeah,
Gotta
right.
Get out of here.
Also good.
Let me. I gotta take a knee.
Are you
I gotta
okay?
take
Can
a
I
me,
get you
a
anything?
me break.
Edwin Derlin, you are a diamond.
I think he
in the
said
rough.
me, not me. I don't know why I said me.
Do you really want to lock us all up in a government facility somewhere?
I've got no choice.
I'll order you to pretend none of this ever happened. And go on a delightful vacation. Ah,
Oh.
Yes!
Vacation? What place have you always wanted to visit?
So I'd like you to have my president's key.
That's pretty cool.
And then he chased me around and spanked me with a paddle for like 3 hours. Bottom line, George Washington was a jerk.
Agree.
Nathaniel Northwest didn't found Gravity Falls, and your whole family is a sham.
Mm. Oh.
What? Mom?
Man, Reveille off a cliff.
And then Zeus came by
Hopefully
and talked to
not.
me for like an hour.
You've been through so much.
Oh,
It
the
works.
key was
So what's
useful.
with the top hat?
I'm a congressman.
Pardon me?
You are officially pardoned.
Oi, you are never gonna make sense, are you, kid?
No, I'm not
This is a courtroom. This is a dark day for America.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode for today. Season number 1, episode number 8, Gravity Falls. It was okay. It was all right episode, ladies and gentlemen. What I did like about this, though, was that it felt very, like, treasure hunty type of vibes. You know what I mean? Like, we were, like, treasure hunters in a sense. But instead, we were trying to find out the truth about what this map was trying to show us. You know what I mean? I thought it was fun. I thought it was pretty straightforward. There's not really much more to really add onto it, to be honest with you guys. There's only one thing more that I would like to talk about. That's Mabel. It was kind of hard to, not like seriously hard or anything like that, but it was kind of hard to see Mabel, who is probably one of my favorite characters on the show, kind of dealing with what she was dealing with this episode. You know, feeling like she was like kind of like a joke, kind of like someone that no one takes seriously. You know, but honestly, like, that's the side of Mabel that I like, though. I like Mabel that likes to goof around and you know, she does things seriously, but she does it in a very jokingly, like, kind of way. You know what I mean? So to see her kind of like a little bit out of her element, just a little bit, and I say just a little bit, because of course Mabel does go back to her old ways. It was kind of hard, you know, seeing her in kind of like inside her mind a little bit, like, man, I guess I am not, like, I guess people don't really like me like that, you know. I guess I gotta probably change it up a little bit, you know. She had like little bit of thoughts like that. It wasn't anything too serious. It wasn't anything too effective to where it was gonna like change her character completely. But it was enough to where, you know, I noticed it and I was like, oh, poor Mabel, you know. I felt bad for her in the beginning of this episode. You could just see how like she wanted to break down and cry, and I was just like, oh man, I felt so bad. But overall, it was a pretty solid episode. I thought that the whole, you know, mystery of this map that we were following was pretty cool. It was pretty interesting to see, and of course, we're trying to avoid these two cops who are like trying to keep whatever secret it was under wraps, which of course we found out what the secret was, the actual founder of Gravity Falls. But Gravity Falls is still a bit of a mystery to me, though, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure about how you guys feel about it so far, but up until this point, we're only on the 8th episode of the very first season. Up until this point, I still kind of don't understand the whole aspect of Gravity Falls. Like, what is actually really happening here? You know, like, what makes this place so special that we're seeing these creatures, or we're dealing with what we're dealing with so far, you know what I mean? Like in the other episodes, we were dealing with some creatures, we were dealing with some beasts out there, and it's like, well, what's so special about Gravity Falls? You know what I mean? Like that there's these things that are out there, you know, well, only in this town at least. They haven't mentioned anywhere else, but yeah, I'm very curious to figure that out. I mean, I don't think they mentioned anything about it. I don't think they talked too much about it. So hopefully very soon they will talk about it. We just found out who was the actual founder of Gravity Falls, but it didn't really explain like why Gravity Falls is the way Gravity Falls is. You know what I mean? Hopefully what I said there makes sense. And if so, please feel free to comment down below in case they have mentioned anything that maybe I just didn't pick up on. Definitely please feel free to comment down below so that way you guys can keep me caught up with everything we've seen so far. But of course, if they haven't talked about it, if they haven't mentioned it yet, you know, you guys could just hold off on that until we get to that point. And then once we do get there, after I watch the episode and figure out a little bit more about what's actually happening here, then we could have that conversation about what's actually happening here. But then again, if they mentioned it and I may have not picked up on it, can you guys please feel free to comment down below and just let me know about it. But that's just about it. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it for what it was, and hopefully you guys did as well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Gravity Falls.